So, this is 0%. Yes, your frequency has been copied and transformed into it. But before it can be service, in calculation, we need to hand it over for a moment. So then, only 1 error. This frequency code. I've seen exactly one in the database. Identical codes cause conflict during joining. Normally, resolutions are large and close matches, but perfect match, that's almost unheard of. And to change so, it's eliminating a physical archive. The file is empty. Doesn't mean we data, not corruption, only like someone deleted it. Just a case error, otherwise it's understood. That's one. This frequency is recorder, or FCR, or regular points on gears. It also bounds the effects of the storm and stabilizes the existence of the highway. So, beyond at all times. But, with adequate precautions, it still won't flicker to different volts or effects. Many surveyors and students have their frequencies raised this way. Professor Monet, how about my frequency? I have read your report. You're stable for now. Compared to your enrollment checkup, your belts are left. But yes, your frequency still shows signs of past loss. As for the void one, there's no precedent. No one's ever survived having their frequency powered. But if yours can be restored, is unknown. So don't take unnecessary risks. That's rule number 1. I understand. I'll keep watching directly on my health. What's happening? That's the same. Be shortly, sorry. There's a urgent matter I need to attend to. Oh, there's no need to delay. Research needs to be built in the startup. Actually, look at that. I appreciate your perspective, but wait, how can you be so sound? Optimal is by first being settled in the themselves. Even after the process. The real process. The conclusions are unprofessional. All you do is pull outside of it, and it should be before something off the well, I need to go further perspective. I'm going to proceed to time. What's the limits of science self-hallucination? I understand present concerns. Other people will consult the electrics. Well, that's not during the calculating that it's time to also do so. We all know the important time process. That's too cool. You guys were trusting. This is a shared sheet between the way and the future of the highway. I expect your caution. So, let's just take a moment. So we're here. So we can hear something else. Yes. Oh, we have the audio to the last word calls on YouTube. Now that you're caught up, may I ask you a question? Would you like to attend the new solar ceremony? Me? But I'm just a freshman. Consider this my personal invitation. I want you there to witness it. The rise of the new sun, and humanity taking their first steps would be honored to witness the rise of the high-rising sun. Then it's settled.
What's going to technical revenue? Green's rising rapidly. The source is hydration detector.
Give me a full report.
Yes, Professor. I should be compromised by the voice storm. The target is...
The void storm has corrupted the hydration detector, a critical sensor for the reactor drive. It's off course, and now targeting us.
Wait, someone's new detector. Is that a student?
Unauthorized presence detected. Institute lockdown initiated. All personnel must proceed to the nearest safe zone. All exits will be sealed in 5 minutes.
What? I never authorized this command. I can't.
What's the situation? Vivacious contamination triggered the highest level safety protocol. We'll all be sealed in here until the threat is muted. I tried to stop it, but my access has been denied.
Then we need to find a way to get out there.
Wait! The main train's suspended under lockdown protocol.
Professor Mornier, I need to borrow an Institute vehicle.
We have backup vehicles at the transfer gate. But how do you plan to reach it?
The same way I got in.
She should have made it to the Institute by now. No danger there. I'll handle this without dragging her into it. That message I just got, it's from the Fraxidus liaison. The Void Storm should have erased him. Yet here I am getting a message from a dead man. Someone's using his comms ID. They know what I did, but haven't blown my cover. A threat? Or something else? Last signal pinged from around here. Contaminated exoswarm. Better clear them out first.
Check this out.
This kind of aggression. Have these exoswarm been altered? signature. Guess who? Gotta go fast.
Got here quicker than I expected. No hurry. We've got time before the main event.
You? Impossible. Who are you really?
The poor Fraxidus liaison you handle. Or just an innocent researcher. It's all up to you, Linnae, who you choose to be, and what you're willing to lose. That look, still unsure, I see. I could help you out a little.
Spare me. Whatever you're planning, I'll stop it.
Oh, so the nameless fugitive is now the unseen guardian. Turn me in, and the Space Trek Collective will come for you, too. Tell me, Linnae, are you really as resolute as you think? Either way, you're a problem for me. So here's a parting gift. One fitting for your new role. The same gift you've always received.
Now's not the time for questions. Careful. Ivasia's gone haywire. We need to stop it before it reaches the Institute.
Swift and resolute. Ha! None shall whisper. Ha! One with the sound.
Don't blink! You'll miss the best part! Drive safe!
and resolute. One with the sound.
Go over here. You haven't seen anything yet.
Bad timing.
That's all you got? Watch the corner. That's my signature. Check this out. That sucked. Keep it. That's all you got. Watch the corner. One more. Hey, where's the fire?
Swift and resolute. One with the sound.
Barely made it. Thanks for the help.
So, why were you here?
What happened here? Seal off the area immediately. Pull the system logs and report all damages to the Institute. Check. If I recall correctly, you are supposed to be in class, Miss Linnae. Why are you here? I expect a proper explanation.
Professor Warren, they're just students.
Quiet! I'm asking her, not you.
I noticed that Hyvatia was out of control, so I tried to stop it.
A malfunction in the Institute's primary detector is no small matter for a student to handle. You should have notified the Academy or the Institute immediately, not thrown yourself into danger alone.
I just acted before I could think.
Acted before you could think? Regardless of your circumstance, if you can't provide...
Its malfunction had nothing to do with me.
Denial won't get you anywhere. If you don't tell us exactly what happened, I'll have no... Do you even remember what Star Torch stands for?
Please calm down, Professor Warren.
Ah, the new student. I didn't expect to see you again so soon. Of course, I don't mean to put the blame on a student.
Linnae's behavior is suspicious. But judging by what I just saw, she didn't seem like she was trying to damage. There must be another reason. Besides, it seems...
It was Linnae who protected me from Hyvatia's attack. If she were the culprit, she could have slipped away in the chaos, but she didn't. She worked with me until we know the cause for certain. Punishing her is premature.
My apologies for the tone, but we must inform the Academy. The Institute has poured everything into this ceremony, and as a witness to the after you. Not at all. I simply wonder if you don't want to return.
I don't think that's something you should concern yourself with, Professor.
Let's not waste any more time, Professor Warren.
Thanks for speaking up for me.
What was that device you had when Hyvatia went berserk?
Straight to the point, huh? I thought you let it slide like they did.
Highly unlikely.
Good. You're still you.
What's your real purpose?
Let's talk somewhere else. This place is suffocating. This place always brings me peace. You want to know who I really am so you can connect the dots on that incident, right? I can tell you, but only if you promise me one thing. Let me stay here, at the Academy, as a student.
Is it really so important to you?
Yeah, more than I can say. I'll take your silence as a yes then. So, you've heard those old pulling a switcheroo stories, right?
HQ, this is Lene. Sorry, Overseer. We were ambushed. Don't worry. I'll make it to Star Torch Academy in La Hai Roi in time. I'll complete the mission, assigned by the Grand Architect.
Spoiler alert, their mission wasn't completed. Professor Warren knows I'm from the new Federation, but not exactly which part. It's called the Lawless Zone. Let's just say you'd see blood spilled every 3 days on average. That's where I grew up. I had talent, and the new feds saw it. Put me to work, off the record, dirty jobs. Then, that day happened. It was an accident, but I saw my chance. An admission letter to La Hai Roi Star Torch Academy. I found that recording I played you on the real Lene's liaison at the Academy. So, I quickly learned she wasn't just a regular student from the start. Even so, I came to La Hai Roi. Everything here, it's nothing like the new Fed. People don't question themselves when they wake up, brush their teeth, and look in the mirror. They just know who they are.
And you want to be one of them.
Look, as far as I'm concerned, the Fraxidus threatens my school life. They're your enemy too. We have shared interests. That's a solid basis for us to cooperate.
A student wouldn't talk like that. Even if we solve this, do you think you'll be able to look at yourself in the mirror afterward? That being said, I do know what matters most now. I stood up to Warren for you because I chose to trust you.
You know, sometimes you really do sound like a teacher. All right then, let me rephrase. I like this school. I've met good people here. People who treat me like their friend. People worth protecting. That's why I hope you'll help me find out why the Fraxidus are here in La Hai Roi.
Let's do this.
I've been holding in these words forever. Feels good to finally get them out. As for our first lead, what we do know is Hyvatia's malfunction and the contaminated exoswarm are definitely connected to this device I found. It looks like Academy tech. Maybe the Department of Engineering's lab can shed some light.
But why would the Academy allow something this dangerous to circulate freely?
Maybe its appearance is just a disguise. Or maybe it means its maker had free access to the department's resources. After all, that contact who's been feeding me orders might still be inside the Academy. If you're ready to start making moves, I know a shortcut. Right this way.
Where wind goes.
Found it. It was hiding pretty... Like I thought, the record isn't in the ordinary directory. It's triple classified, disguised as regular system data.
Which means someone hijacked the department's equipment to make this.
Correct. I just scanned the device itself. It looks like a basic calibrator, but the inside is completely different. Long story short, it stores and amplifies a tiny slice of Voidstorm frequency, just enough to make stuff designed from Exostrider tech lose control.
Stuff designed from Exostrider tech.
And here's the kicker. Whoever made this can control it remotely.
So, it can be activated again at any time.
Exactly. It's literally a ticking time bomb. You're probably wondering why I didn't hand this over to the Academy, right? Before we identify the Fraxidus contact, I'm not letting it out of my sight. So first, we've got to neutralize the threat. With the production records and device data, I can try to override the device's permissions. Get it to only activate if it resonates with me. It'll reboot during the process, though. And, there might be some noise.
You mean the mechs here will be affected?
Yes. That's why I'll need you to keep them in check during the process.
Sure. I've got you.
All right. Starting now. someone cover my back like this. Not too bad.
The show begins. One with the sound.
It's been overwritten. Don't have to worry about it being remotely controlled. Glad we pulled it off in time. You got me. It's been a while since I've done something like this. Stay in your comfort zone too long and you start to slack off without realizing it. Because the longest reboot time for the auto defense array is 28 seconds. Sorry, back to the topic. While digging through the database, the Academy's mechs and the Void Matter Barrier security logs show unusual access. Also, the device's data has 3 frequency waveforms. One from Hyvatia. The other... just by... Alright. I was once tasked to hack into the Institute's database, but I didn't change anything. Just threw in a few emojis and left a note telling them to upgrade their encryption. That backfired, though.
Back to those waveforms. If one is Hyvatia's...
I think you're right. Next, we need to figure out... Let's head to the Space Trek archive, then. Allow me to introduce Miss Iris. That's right, she's the Archives Administrator, responsible for indexing all the data here. A very reliable senior, you could say.
Hello, I'm Iris, the retrieval AI of the Space Trek Archive. Miss Lene and Rover.
Oh, you look beat. Everything okay, Miss Iris?
The archive experienced a data leak recently, so I'm running system maintenance in the background. But don't worry.
We want to look up info related to this waveform data.
Searching now. Found 3,281 matching entries. Should I list them all?
That's a lot. Add these keywords: Voidstorm and Exoswarm contamination.
Understood. Narrowed down to 300. Down to 3 results now.
A big improvement. Let's split up and review them.
Locations for those files are marked. Need anything else? Never call Mr. Sigma Traffic Illuminator. Unless you're up for it.
Arm Surveyor Amplifier. This is the original. Determining exoswarm looks like it's a paper. Can't understand.
What I found were mostly things we already knew. A void worm. They're planning to use the device to trigger a void worm's rampage?
The research.
That's the most likely target. With the great sword there, looks like the contaminated exoswarm and Hyvatia were whatever their game is. The real goal is void worms spawn under the influence of Threnodian energy. This isn't. I'll leave that to you. The Department of Engineering's crafting platform, if they activate them to lure with the manufacturing manual you just found. The Space Trek Collective has defense systems. Like I said, it's only a backup plan. Besides, with the permissions overwritten, I'm the only one who can control... Is that the time? By now, they've probably noticed I've overwritten this contact of ours.
Miss Lene, the Academy requires your presence for a follow-up inquiry concerning Hyvatia's malfunction. Also, we've received an anonymous report alleging that a criminal... Please cooperate with our investigation.
I'll answer any questions you have, but this has nothing to do with her. She only enrolled today.
Very well, then. Please return to your dorm and wait for further questioning. Leaving.
Sorry. I'll count on you for the rest.
Looks like I'll have to visit the infirmary again.
I assume the void storm, those void worms, and your admission would have kept you too busy to drop by.
The Fraxidists have contacts inside the academy.
That's certainly surprising. And what do you need from a school doctor like me?
Because I'm still new to the academy.
And you trust
You gave me a hint when we first met, didn't you? Besides, Chisa mentioned you didn't exactly act like that was our first.
Interesting theory. Though I'm not sure I fully understand.
Not going to admit it.
I see. Pests inside the academy. The void worm attack on the research institute. Don't worry. I'll handle things with the institute. Whatever. I'll provide support when the time comes. Now go do what you must.
Hello there. Can I help you with something? Miss Lene. She's not in the dorm right now. Would you like to leave a message? Wait, are you Rover? Miss Lene asked me to tell you that if you're not really. She got a sudden notice from the. It's rare to see her so down. By the way, here's her room number.
Well, look who's here. How's everything going?
I've informed Dr. Herson and Professor Mornay about the situation. Once the Institute gets the warning, they'll prepare accordingly. The Fraxidus' plan is still unclear, so it's best not to act rashly. Any investigation? Leave that to me.
Nothing urgent for now. But since you're here, maybe we could talk a bit. Sorry about this mess. I really should have cleaned up. You know, back in the new Fed, my room was just a bed, a chair, a desk, and my weapons. Mercenaries? We don't know what a real life is. We only know survival. That's why we never settle down. Everything that isn't gear or a weapon is just dead weight. But the more dead weight I pick up here, the more I realize how much this place means to me. At first, I only saw the Academy as a way to outrun my merc past. Didn't care about the cost. I took the chance. No hesitation.
Star Torch Academy. It's really important to you, isn't it?
Yeah, every day here is a blessing. I get to splash color around, cruise under the sun, and learn stuff I never even knew existed. This place may be buried under frost, but it feels brighter and freer than anywhere I've been.
About that anonymous report on Lene's criminal records and prison history, who are they really talking about?
The Fraxidus is Lene. Mercs in the new Fed are essentially government contractors. After I took her identity and faked my death, they wiped all my merc records clean. Now that I think about it, it's kind of funny. I can't even prove who I really am anymore. Whichever Linnae I am, I don't belong here. But still, I truly appreciate what you've done for me. Thank you for speaking up for me more than once. And thank you for trusting me. It's rare to have trust unbound by contracts. I'm not a student here anymore. The Academy let me know the result of their investigation. They're kicking me out, sending me back to the new Fed. And it's either back to the old world, not like I choose either one of those. So, before the Academy locks me down for good, I've never belonged here.
Is that what you really believe?
Sorry, but I have to go.
Attention all faculty and students. Voidstorm activity detected. Seek immediate shelter nearby. Do not leave Academy grounds. The Voidstorm will cover the entire campus in 5
The
minutes.
Voidworm.
Initiate
And the
emergency
target is-
protocol 5 now.
No. Not the
Attention
Research
all
Institute.
faculty and students.
It's heading for the
Voidstorm
Academy.
activity detected. Seek immediate shelter nearby. Do not leave Academy grounds. The Voidstorm will cover the entire campus in 5 minutes. Initiate emergency protocol 5 now. Attention all
Dark alleys, hushed whispers, greedy eyes hiding behind masks. That was everyday life for a mercenary. I used to wonder, what if the sky above me wasn't always black? What if there really was another life I could choose? Even if the price would forever haunt me from the shadows, I'd still take the deal. No question. Every day at the Academy has been more than I ever let myself hope for. The bright halls, charging into the unknown with people who had my back, eyes locked on the edge of the world, those good mornings at dawn, moments that don't just shine, but burn. Now I know that living, really living, has colors I didn't even know existed. So bright, you'd bleed to hold on to it. But just like the stories in all those old comics, stolen time always comes knocking. To run away?
Will the Voidworm break into the Academy?
Once the void matter barrier is fully activated, this place will be safe. Don't fall behind the group. Watch your frequency levels and move quickly to the safe zone.
Either way, stopping this from getting worse is all that matters now. She said the Fraxis wouldn't count on only one device. If they can control the lure remotely, then whoever's guiding the Void Worm probably isn't even on campus. It's unrealistic to try to hunt them down in this chaos. Luring the Void Worm away is still the best option. It already absorbed my frequency once. Maybe I can get on its wavelength and draw its attention.
It's me. Dr. Herson filled me in on the current situation.
Sorry, Professor Mornier. No time. I need the location of the Institute's anti-Void Worm defenses. I'm going to lure it there.
How did you know? Understood. Sending coordinates to your terminal now.
But listen, most of the Institute's systems are down. The Void Storm scrambled remote access across multiple sites. Restarting them will take time. Now, the only way to activate the defense arrays is on site. Manually.
Got it. I'll find a way to draw the Void Worm there.
There are 3 arrays in total. Once you've calibrated all of them, they'll sync and trigger the Void Worm's containment.
Noted.
Please, be careful.
Warning, void matter barrier not fully activated.
Let's go.
Why are you here? You first. Before I knew it, I was already in deep.
You holding up?
What's next?
We draw the Void Worm to the defense array and trap it there. Mornier sent me the coordinates and override codes.
Copy that. I'll keep the device running hot. Keep driving. I've got the Void Worm in my sights.
First array is online.
Professor Mornier, can you hear me? Ugh, signal's dead. Either too much void storm interference, or we're too far from the Institute.
That sound. It's attacking the array.
Figures. The activation pulse must have drawn it in. We need to find another way.
Yeah! Plus, I can feel that fat worm zeroing in on our frequency.
We split up.
Okay, I'll draw it away. The other arrays are yours.
Be careful.
Relax. It's not my first time racing a void worm. Good. You're locked on me. Resonance energy faster than I thought. Wave just got activated. The device is at its limit. Damn it! The void worm's heading her way! No, I gotta speed up!
We better hurry. Can't leave Lene hold if the void worm's coming this way. Lene? Got it. I won't keep you waiting long. The void worm has contaminated these security mechs too. No time to waste. I'll take them out. It's scrambled.
Keep up! We gotta close the gap between the tacks! It's about to strike! Find cover! Stay close! This way! Hurry!
Now, start climbing.
Targeting the academy!
Come on!
Let's go back. Together.
The academy is safe.
It's them! They're back!
Whoa. There's so many people here.
So it's true! The Dark Thunderbolt has enrolled at Star Torch! Can you walk us through that epic battle with the Void Worm?
Dark Thunderbolt.
At any rate, your actions were legendary.
Sorry, guys. I need to report the Void Worm incident to the Academy first. Once that's done, I'll tell you everything you want to know. Promise.
You must know why we're here, Miss Linnae.
I do. I'm not a Star Torch student anymore. Rules are rules, and I should return to the new Federation. That's it, right?
We've reviewed everything. No matter what happened, the Academy is grateful for your bravery. Truth is, we never should have allowed our students to face danger like this. Our duty is to keep you safe while you're still learning how to protect yourselves, not throw you into the fire. Like you said, Miss Linnae, you're not a Star Torch student.
Yeah, I know.
So, if you want to be a student here, you'll need to pass the entrance exam.
What?
Of course. You'll need to enroll under your real identity this time.
That means you're coming back to the Academy.
Indeed. But we must conduct another inquiry before admission.
An inquiry? Sure. And the entrance exam? No problem.
Very well, Miss Linnae. Please follow me.
Thank you. Gosh, never thought I'd be this happy to take a frickin' exam. The Academy convenience store specials are really good. When I become a freshman at Star Torch, let's go grab a bite together, okay?
Protect the sun.